Okay, so I just got this new, it's a hodgepodge. It says Baja right there, but it's a Honda 150 frame and plastics and everything. So it doesn't really make sense that they put this in here, but I don't really know. So it's gonna meet all these fun toys sooner than later. The Honda needs to get fixed. That's pretty simple. That is going to go into there. And then that's going to be something. But right now, I just got this running. That's my bro. I just got this running. Get off of it. Here, hold the camera.
It's comfy.
Hold the camera.
Just saying, it's comfy.
So, I'm going to start it up right now. And show you guys. I just got a little bit of gasoline in here. It's pretty quiet. We just started it up. Just gonna pull a little down the intake and kick it a few times. So if you could hear that, which you should have been able to, it runs. We just had an issue with no spark, and these crazy dum-dums took this wire. This is a red and black wire. You guys might not be able to see it. It's pretty dark out. But he took this wire, which is supposed to be disconnected from this harness, but he took it and he ran it up to his stupid headlight that he had over here, because that was probably the only thing giving him power, and that stopped me from running. I'm gonna check. This is a new CDI I got for the dune buggy, but I'm probably just gonna put the other one back in there and see if it still sparks with it. But it's not very, it's hodgepodge, but whatever, it works. So I'll see you back when I'm cleaning the carburetor or something like that. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I didn't really show you all of it, but so this is the inside of this carburetor, and the bowl. I didn't even look in the bowl. It looks okay. But these jets are brand new. Somebody did a carb rebuild on this. He probably didn't have spark because what I said last little bit earlier in the video. But so pretty much to do a carb clean, you make sure floats work, which these do. You can go on the inlet. If you see that right there, you can blow into it, and then you can flop this down or just move it with your finger. And when you're up, you should be able to not breathe through it or blow through it. But when you're down, you should be able to. And if that works, and you don't want any seepage, if you blow into this pretty much as hard as you can, you still won't be able to get air through there, and that's what you want. And you don't want to just be yanking it up as hard as you possibly can to do that. You just kind of want to, okay, it's off, okay, it's on. And I'm not putting any pressure really on that, but it works good. Then you want to take out this jet, this top jet, and this bottom nut thing right here. This is a big post that kind of threads out. This is unscrewable from this, and in here there's little holes on the side here. Let me take it out. Okay, so see those little holes? They're all around when there's one. There's a few more, and you want to get like something like this, a carb set, and just get the smallest little one you can. It'll focus. Okay, well, you gotta get the smallest one you can, or you can do it with wire or whatever, but that's kind of the best way to do it. But you gotta clean out there, and you might be able to see this, but yeah, there it is. You want to be able to see light through that hole, just like that. And if you see light through that hole, it means it's good. You want a clean round hole. You don't want to have like a barely little spick of light come through, but it's all the holes are a little different on these different carburetors, because of different sizes. Like a 50 will be smaller little jet hole than a 150 or whatever. So just keep that in mind. Okay, I'll put this back together, and it should be ready to go. Okay, so I got the carburetor all put back together, as you can see. The person didn't put an actual like gasket in between the float bowl, which is the float bowl and the body of the carburetor. That's the jet. That's the idle jet. That's the air fuel mixture jet. That's pretty much. It's pretty simple on these. I think it's a China carburetor, but it says Kian, so made in Japan. So this was probably the OEM Honda carburetor for the engine that's supposed to be in here, but that's a Japanese, or not a Japanese,
A Japanese?
garbage engine, or a China engine. So I just did exactly what he did and just put some silicone on there. Pretty ugly, but that's what I used. Any really silicone that's gas proof works on it. But that's not the way you're supposed to do it. But I didn't have one, and I'm not gonna go buy a gasket kit for no reason. So I'm gonna put this back. Oh, and this stuff. Carburetor cleaner. Do not use carburetor cleaner on a carburetor. I know it sounds really stupid, and you're thinking like, what the heck is this idiot talking about? But carburetor cleaner on the back, or whatever, this eats rubber. So all your rubber grommets, like that, it will literally eat them away. So don't use carburetor cleaner on carburetors. You can use gas, you can use other stuff, but just stay away from that on a carburetor, because it will eat the rubber. But on like stuff like if you're trying to clean the outside, just keep it away from the rubber, and you'll be okay. I'll put this in and see you guys when I do that. Okay, so I got the carburetor back on. As you can see, the slide. Where's the camera?
No, spoke.
There's the slide you want, because sometimes on this tip, the tip will become a little bit juicy, or the opposite. It won't go down there. And if you run into this issue right here, it's not going down. I can't push it down. Don't just smush it on there. What you got to do is you got to pick it up a little bit, turn it, and if you get it in right, there, fell down in, but it's still not down there far enough. You can look through here and check. That slide should be pretty much really close to taking up all that gap. So you gotta turn it some more, because these two lines, this side and that side, have to line up. So this slide thingy, hole, whatever, needs to go, I'm pretty sure it needs to go to this screw, because when that screw goes in, it pushes up right there, and it kind of smooths the slide up. So that should go to there, I believe. Yeah, see, and let me turn the flash on, and now that comes all the way down, versus it was just coming to like there, versus it needs to come all the way down. And when you change this screw right there, that screw right there, that positions this upper or more up or more down, changing your idle adjustment. That's what that is. So right now I got the grip off the handle because the wire is destroyed. It goes into there, and all this is really is kind of like, it hooks into here, and as you rev it up, the wire just gets wrapped around here and gets yanked. So it's pretty crazy how that works. But front brakes on this actually kind of barely walk, but they do. You can't spin the tire. So yep, slowly turning this into a little bit better bike as we go. So I'll get everything hooked on, and we're probably not gonna ride it, or like we're probably not gonna start it up and run it tonight. Actually, we're not gonna start it up and run it tonight, but tomorrow we will be at least revving this up, and it will be running on the carburetor's gas, not gas I pour in there, because I should have a throttle, possibly. Okay, so I'll see you today with more info on the dirt bike, or tomorrow when we're starting it. Okay, so this is after that last clip you saw with me washing the carburetor. It's been probably a few weeks, like 2 weeks, and I really didn't get to it because of my uncle came over. Sorry of the traffic noise, but the reason I didn't finish that video or that clip was because my uncle came over and he helped me fix it and stuff, or like do minor things like adjust the carburetor, not the idle, but the air fuel mixture screw. But so the carburetor's on there after it was cleaned. The carburetor's on there. It hasn't been doing anything. It hasn't been leaking or anything like that. It came without a spark plug, and that was just a random assortment of spark plugs that I had, and it actually fit great. As you can see, it's in there. Yeah, it runs good. All my uncle had to do is adjust that air fuel mixture screw on the bottom. You see right there, that copper one, right there, that one. Yeah, and it worked good. This thing didn't really work. The petcock didn't work, but now that we've moved it a few times, put gas in the gas tank, seems to be working okay now. I'm getting a GoPro very soon. I ordered it. It's coming in from Amazon, so hopefully Amazon, you know, makes their promise and gets it here. But when that gets here, I'll probably do a riding video on this and on this. The lawnmower belt blew up. It's actually over here. That's what's left of it. So I gotta get a new one of those, so don't, you know, it's gonna take a minute before I get a belt for that. But I'll set you down, start this up, and yep. What am I gonna shut you down at? This thing's gonna get running too. I don't know where to set my phone at. Hold on, I'll be back when I get my... Okay, got you guys set up. Should start up first kick. Doesn't really want to idle, but runs good. In order to shut it off, it's Mr. Zappy wires. Okay, well, sometimes it doesn't idle very well, so it'll just normally shut off by itself. But when it won't, don't touch your arm to those. That'll hurt. Here we go, set you up on the backyard and do a few wheelies and stuff. I'm not the best So don't, you know, yell at me. I'm used to the dirt bike that you saw last video. At the ending, I was riding the dirt bike around. So, you know, that's the dirt bike I've been practicing on forever. And, you know, just so I want to make that clear. I'm probably not going to do some very good wheelies, but wheelies are wheelies, right? Okay, so if you can hear me, we're going to start off with first gear wheelies. That one was close. Okay. It died. I about did too on one of those, but see you when I get back to the house. Okay, so that's the dirtbike. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again on this thing some other time, so stay tuned, and on little Pee-wee, okay? See you later, bye-bye.